Monday, 18 April, The Gap News this morning, podcasting live from Kuala Lumpur, I'm Ghazali Abdullah. Good morning. First, the headlines. Airfares from Kuala Lumpur to Sabah fall after calls for Transport Ministry's intervention. EPF begins payout today for special withdrawal scheme. Basikal lajak case, Najib's lawyer applying to be amicus curiae in Sam Ke Ting's appeal. Ukraine war, Mariupol defenders ignore Russia surrender deadline. Zelensky invites Macron to see Russian genocide himself. And Jacobite conqueror Davidovic Fokina makes first master semi. And now the news in full. Prices for return tickets between Kuala Lumpur and selected Sabah cities during the Hari Raya Idul Fitri season are hovering just below the 1,000 ringgit mark, a check on two local carriers showed. This is seen as a reduction in prices after Sabah Deputy Chief Minister Datuk Seri Bung Mokhtar Radin lambasted airlines for being bloodsuckers, claiming that it could cost up to 3,600 ringgit for a one-way ticket from Kuala Lumpur to Sabah on economy class. Yesterday's checks by the Vibes on prices of return tickets from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu, Tawau or Sandakan during the Raya week show that each are priced between 800 ringgit and 992 ringgit. The one-way tickets from Kuala Lumpur to Sandakan also saw a reduction from 600 ringgit each to 369 ringgit. The Employees Provident Fund (EPF) will begin payments today, Monday, 2 days early for the special withdrawal scheme of up to 10,000 ringgit per member. In an online broadcast yesterday, Finance Minister Tunku Zafrul Aziz said the payouts will begin Monday instead of Wednesday as previously scheduled. He said many people had sent messages on social media asking if the withdrawal could be made earlier. I hear your voice. Therefore, after discussing with the EPF, we are pleased to inform that the EPF's special withdrawal will be credited in stages from April 18 instead of April 20th as previously announced, he said. If granted by the court, prominent lawyer Tan Sri Muhammad Shafi Abdullah could have a huge role to play in the case involving Sam Ke Ting, who was sentenced to 6 years jail for reckless driving in 2017 that caused the death of 8 teenage Basikal lajak cyclists. The lawyer said he's applying to be an amicus curiae in Sam's leave application to appeal her sentence, which will be heard at the Court of Appeal in Putrajaya this morning, Monday. Shafi, who has taken a keen interest in the case, offered his legal services pro bono, but told the Vibes that Sam had decided to retain her current lawyer. That is her right, but today I'm applying to come in as amicus curiae on behalf of the University Malaya's Faculty of Law Alumni Association, PAFAM. The PAFAM's entire council has authorized me to appear today to address the court in order to assist the court on this matter of public interest. Ukraine war. Russia says it will spare the lives of Ukrainian soldiers in Mariupol if they lay down their arms on Sunday. Ukrainian MP Oleksiy Goncharenko tells the BBC that Ukrainian soldiers in Mariupol won't surrender to Russia. Petro Andreyshchenko, an advisor to the mayor of Mariupol, says our defenders continue to hold the defense. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky earlier said eliminating Ukrainian fighters in Mariupol would put an end to peace talks. Russia is planning to restrict access to Mariupol from Monday, city officials say. In his Easter Sunday Mass, Pope Francis urges leaders to hear the people's plea for peace in Ukraine. Men said to be crew members from the lost Russian warship Moskva are shown on parade in Sevastopol. The mayor of Kiev has warned residents to be wary of further Russian missile attacks. Vitaly Klitschko urges those who have fled the city not to return. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said he has invited his French counterpart to visit Ukraine to see for himself evidence that Russian forces have committed genocide, a term President Emmanuel Macron has avoided. I talked to him yesterday, Zelensky told CNN in an interview recorded on Friday but broadcast Sunday. I just told him I want him to understand that this is not a war, but nothing other than genocide. I invited him to come when he will have the opportunity. He'll come and see, and I'm sure he will understand. Zelensky said he also thought U.S. President Joe Biden would come at some point, though White House officials have said there are no plans to do so. And now for some sports news. Alejandro Davidovic Fokina reached his first Masters semi-final Sunday, adding Indian Wells champion Taylor Fritz to his high-profile scalps this week with a 2-6, 6-4, 6-3 win in Monte Carlo. The 22-year-old Spaniard, ranked 46 in the world, ousted world number 1 Novak Djokovic in the second round, and next placed the winner of inconsistent but talented Bulgarian Grigor Dimitrov and Poland's Hubert Hurkacz on Monday for a place in the final. To end the bulletin, here are the headlines again. Airfares from Kuala Lumpur to Sabah fall after calls for Transport Ministry's intervention. EPF begins payout today for special withdrawal scheme. Basikal lajak case, Najib's lawyer applying to be amicus curiae in Sam Ke Ting's appeal. Ukraine war, Mariupol defenders ignore Russia surrender deadline. Zelensky invites Macron to see Russian genocide himself. And Djokovic conqueror Davidovic Fokina makes first Master Semi. This has been the Gap News this morning, Monday, 18 April, with reports from Free Malaysia Today, The Vibes and the BBC World Service. The Gap News is also available on the internet news portal Melaka Hari Ini. We hope you found the bulletin informative. We welcome hearing from you. If you do have the opportunity, please do write in. We would certainly love to hear from you. Podcasting live from Kuala Lumpur, I'm Ghazali Abdullah.